So the question for today is 3 consecutive odds. Now let us see what the question is telling. It is telling given an integer array, return true if there is 3 consecutive odd numbers in the array, otherwise return false. So let us take an example. So let me take this. Let us take the first example, 2, 6, 4 and 1. So 2, 6, 4, 1. We see 2 is an even number. 2 is even. 6 is also even. 4 is also even. And 1 is odd. When we see this, we don't see that we get a 3 consecutive odd numbers, so we will return here false. Right. Now let us see the other example. The other example is, let me take this one, 1, 2, 34, 3, 4, 5, 7, 23, 12. Right? Now let me see that whether these are even or odd. So we will start with 1, that is odd. 2 is even, 34 is even, 3 is odd. Till now we don't get any odd. 3 consecutive odd. Now 4 is even, 5 is odd, 7 is odd, 23 is odd, 12 is even. Right? So we don't need 12. Once we get here at 23, we see that there are 3 consecutive odd. 5 is odd, 7 is odd, 23 is odd. So here only we will break. What we will do is that we will break the loop here. Break the loop here and return true. Because the question was just to find that if there are 3 consecutive odds or not. So once we find the 3 consecutive odd, we will return or break. If there is a function, we will return. If there is a loop, we will break and we will return true. Right? So there may be many number after this, like you can have many number after this, but that is not significant, because once we find the 3 consecutive odd, we don't care what the other numbers are. Alright. So let us see how we can code now. So I'm getting this off, getting rid of these whole. Now just check this too. Put it here. Now let me show you a very simple method to solve this question. Let us say that our pointer is initially at 0, right, and we have 3 pointers, right, and we will assign 0 1 2. So now what we are doing, I'm just changing the color. This is the first, this is the second, and this is third pointer, right. Now what we are doing, we are saying we are checking that all the 3 are odd or not. What is first? First is odd, second is even, third is even. So what we will do, we will shift all the 3. We don't get 3 consecutive odd, so we will shift all these 3 by 1. Once we shift all these 3 by 1, we again get even, even and odd, which is not the desired answer. So what we will do, we will increment all the 3 pointer by 1 and we will get to a new equation, that is even, odd, even. Now what we will do, we will again shift all the 3 pointers by 1. Now what we get, odd, even, odd. This is also not our requirement. So what we will do, we will shift all the 3 and check, is it even, odd, even? Is it odd, odd, odd? No, this is also not odd, odd, odd equation. So we'll shift forward, and once I get odd, odd, odd equation, what I will do, I will just return true. Alright. So we will be using 3 pointer here. We could also have used 1 or 2, but this is the easiest way possible, right? Now if we suppose that we didn't find 23 here, rather we find 12 here, right? So in that case, we again didn't find, okay, so in that case we find even, and we didn't find any odd, odd, odd equation. So in that case, what we will do, we have seen that this is the first pointer, this is the second pointer, and this is the third pointer. Suppose that there is no further any number, right? So in that case, what we see, that there is no other number, and we have reached the end of the loop without finding any happy case. So what we see, that this third pointer goes till end of the array. So our case, that is our limiting case, will be for or while first, second, third pointer is less than length of array. So I am showing you the limiting case here. Okay. So now let us go to code now and see how we can code this. So we need to do 3 consecutive odds. So first we will define the 3 pointer. First will be at 0, second will be at 1, third will be at 2. We need to find if all the 3 are even or not. So if array 0, so we need to perform modulo operation here, modulo 2. If it is equal to 0, then it is even, and if it is equal to 1, then it is odd. So if first pointer is odd and sorry, if first pointer is odd, and if second pointer is odd, sorry, if second pointer is odd and third pointer is odd. So we are saying and here, that means all should be odd. In that case, we need to return true, and that's the answer. But what if we, okay, sorry, I have forgotten to write the loop, because this will run only for the first time 0 1 2. Now we need to increment all, so there will be a while loop. And what will be the while condition? While third is less than length of array. So while third is less than length of array, we need to check this. And if this is not true, means this is not the case, we didn't get all the three as odd, means we didn't get array 0, array 1 and array 2 as odd, then we need to increment all the pointers by 1, that is f plus is equal to 1, s plus is equal to 1, and t plus is equal to 1. And if the complete loop is executed and still we are not able to find any odd equation, that means it will never be coming to this line 9, that is return true. So if the complete loop is executed and we didn't find odd as 3 consecutive odd as our answer, so we will return false. Let us run this. This is accepted, and submit this. So let me show you. Okay, this beats 100% of the code. That is good for us. So that's it, guys. If you like this video, then please subscribe my channel. Otherwise, you may ask your doubt in the comment section. Thank you.